From above, it looks like someone dropped a coin into the Caribbean. A perfect circle of deep blue, 300 meters across, 125 meters deep, in the middle of a turquoise reef. Jacques Cousteau dived it in 1971 and called it one of the top dive sites in the world.
That is the Great Blue Hole. But here is what most people who come to Belize for the Blue Hole don't realize. It is only the beginning. Because this tiny English-speaking country on the Caribbean coast of Central America is also hiding jaguar sanctuaries, ancient Maya pyramid cities, underground river cave systems, and some of the finest reef snorkeling in the Western Hemisphere. And 1 week will cover all of it. Today we're showing you exactly how. Belize is about the size of Massachusetts, 390,000 people, where Central America meets the Caribbean. The second largest barrier reef in the world runs the entire length of the coast. 2 hours inland, the Cayo district's rainforest hides jaguars, tapirs, howler monkeys, and ancient Maya cities.
In 2024, Belize hit a record 562,405 overnight visitors, up 21%, 69% from the US. Why? Because Belize is the only country in Central America where English is the official language. Customs, restaurants, road signs, all in English. The Belize Dollar is pegged 2-to-1 to the USD. For first-time visitors to the region, that combination is genuinely transformative. Belize deliberately kept it small. The experience reflects it.
The Great Blue Hole, a collapsed cave system 300 meters wide and 125 meters deep. Accessible to divers descending past stalactites formed during the last ice age, past Caribbean reef sharks, to the halocline below. Day trips from Ambergris Caye run $250 to $350 and include multiple reef stops. The aerial approach, when the perfect dark circle appears in the turquoise below. That moment alone is worth the flight to Belize.
Nurse sharks and stingrays swimming right around your feet in water barely past your waist. No certification needed. Honestly, one of the coolest things you can do in Belize. Inland, the ATM Cave. Acton Tunichil Muknal. A 3-kilometer journey wading and swimming into a cave system the ancient Maya considered the entrance to their underworld. Inside, Maya skeletal remains, jade artifacts, and ceremonial pottery still sit exactly where they were left over 1,000 years ago. Only 24 visitors are permitted per day. Book well ahead. It is the most extraordinary cave experience in all of Central America, and there is nothing remotely like it anywhere in the Caribbean. Caracol, in the Cayo district, was once larger than Tikal. At its peak, 140,000 people lived here. The Kana Pyramid, the Sky Palace, rises 43 meters and remains the tallest human-made structure in Belize. You walk through a working jungle to get there, and sometimes have the entire site to yourself. Lamanai, reached by a 2-hour boat through the New River Lagoon past crocodiles and manatees, is one of the longest continuously occupied Maya sites in the world. Jungle Boat, plus Ancient City, the most specific Belizean land experience available.
Belize accommodation follows the geography. Coastal and island properties for reef access, jungle lodges in the Cayo for Maya ruins and wildlife. The ideal Belize trip splits 4 or 5 days on the coast and 3 or 4 inland. Domestic flights between the zones take 20 to 30 minutes. On Ambergris Caye, Victoria House Resort, 42 rooms, private beach, the most consistent 5-star service on the island. Mahogany Bay Village is the most ambitious new development. 62 acres, 11 pools, first overwater bungalows in Belize. In the Cayo district, Jaw Creek sits on a 365-acre private nature reserve on the Macau River with a full natural history museum on the property, naturalist guides, and direct trail access to Maya ruins. Kana Resort is the finest luxury lodge in the Cayo, with plunge pool suites and the best restaurant in western Belize. And Blancano Lodge is one of Francis Ford Coppola's Belizean properties. It is set beside a waterfall in the Mountain Pine Ridge Forest Reserve, and it's as cinematic in person as it sounds. Belizean food is honest Caribbean Creole cooking, rice and beans cooked separately in coconut milk, distinctly Belizean, stewed chicken, fresh reef fish, and Maya corn tortillas. A full plate at any local restaurant costs $5 to $8. You'll eat it every day and never get tired of it. Lobster season runs June 15th through February. Belize's Caribbean spiny lobster, pulled from the reef and grilled same day, is the finest seasonal ingredient the country produces. The seafood restaurants along San Pedro's waterfront serve it in coconut curry, with lime butter, or in a taco. Order it every way. Elvi's Kitchen in San Pedro has been serving since 1974, the most storied restaurant in Belize, known for its lobster, ceviche, and Belizean rum cocktails under a thatched roof. The Garifuna people of the South Coast contribute their own tradition. Hudit, a fish and coconut broth with mashed plantain, is the finest and most specific thing you can eat in southern Belize. And Belizean.
Belize's national beer, brewed since 1969, ice cold in a bottle, at a beach bar on Ambergris Caye. That is the taste of this country, full stop.
Goldson International Airport in Belize City has direct flights from Miami, Houston, Atlanta, and New York. From there, domestic flights on Maya Island Air or Tropic Air reach Ambergris Caye in 20 minutes, strongly recommended over the 4-hour road and water taxi alternative. Classic 7-day circuit. Fly to Ambergris Caye, then fly to the Cayo district San Ignacio, back to Belize City. That covers everything. Complete the digital form at travel.gov.bz before arrival. Mineral sunscreen only near the reef. Chemical sunscreen is banned.
Book ATM Cave as early as possible, only 24 visitors per day, sells out weeks ahead in season.
Belize is the rare destination that does not require choosing between reef and jungle. The second largest barrier reef in the world is 30 minutes by boat from the coast. The ancient Maya sites and jaguar sanctuaries of the Cayo are 2 hours inland. 1 week covers both. Not many places on Earth let you do that.
Picture a perfect circle of deep blue cut right into the turquoise Caribbean waters, 300 meters across and 125 meters deep. If there's one dive on your bucket list, make it this one.
When you're ready to plan your Belize trip, flights, resorts, travel insurance, everything in one place, head to PalapaVibez.com. The link is in the description. Don't forget to like and follow for more travel guides just like this one.